streaming. Nope. Ugh, it's really annoying. Go in the middle. Just wait for all the streams to warm up. Make sure the tweets are out and then I'll just get on programming. Twitter. There we go, I think we're live now. Look at oh shit, we're gonna look at the ship streamer, that's this one. No, it never registers streaming live, that's annoying, isn't it? Check the categories correct. Science and software, no idea. Oh well. Right, just get into programming then, I guess. Wrong project. So I'll open Twitter. I'll open. Let's just get myself sorted. Takes a surprisingly long amount of time to get everything stream ready. So okay, well, just get Docker running for this. Of course, that's all running. Yeah, ShipStream has actually picked up. So right. I was working on the delay stuff. I'll have to. Is that too small for people or just right? Preferences. We could up the font a few and then leave it at that. Let's make it 19. Is that going to be the right size? Apply. Yes. Okay. So we've got a resumed a delay resume window. So you create a delay. Okay, so it's gonna need one more parameter. So command resume days. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll now go back to this and we'll make the import it and we'll add the 3 parameters. So it has days of week, and then resume time from, resume time until, and these are just strings. They just be time formats, just so you can easily manipulate them. And I'll add validation another time. We'll add the getters and we'll make this serializable just for ease. Serializable. Add that method. Return days of week is an array anyway, so days of week. So basically you can say that this workflow will resume on Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays exclude the weekend, or you could just say all days and then it's not really an issue. So days a week, and then we'll do the time from and time till. Time to. Bit dead in the chat. Why is that throwing an issue? Resume time. Oh, until. Okay, we'll just. Why not? It's just as clear. Turn new static data day of evening, Alex. Till. So it should be that one, that command sorted. Docker started. Okay, so we can go on and code the method for registering this. And then what the parameters, I can't remember. We've got the delay. So we've got a delay. And then we've got the resume window. Perfect. So this is the same as the other methods for applying. So we'll check to make sure the previous step is valid. Let's change that up. And then we got to do a bit of messing around. We'll create the event first, but I had to add this step in before to make sure we had a workflow. And it all made sense if you're adding stuff to the end of the workflow, but if you're adding something halfway up the workflow, it meant I had to reshuffle all of the procedure orders. So I ended up having to code this bit of a mess in, but it works well enough. So we'll come back to that in a minute. So apply new workflow delay registered. Workflow ID, previous step, step ID. I'm right, Lee, how are you? Had a busy day at the zoo with the family. Delay, resume window. Did I see you upload a picture on Twitter of a pregnancy scan? Or was that somebody else? Congratulations. When you say she's due in 19 weeks, do you mean the baby is a girl or your partner's due in 19 weeks? I presume you mean you know that it's a girl. Baby girl, congratulations. I'm doing class. implement them. A 14-year-old boy. That's a bit of an age gap. Ooh. What does the 14-year-old boy think of it? That's what I want to know. Let's move this one to the side. So we've got the workflow ID, we've got the previous step. We've got the step. And we've got a delay. We've got a delay resume window. And we've got a date time. Which one did I put in? Yes, that's correct. So we'll format this. Alright, catch you later, Alex. Return. If you're still there, Lee, I've implemented a referral program on Snapshooter now, so you can earn 30% commission for referring a client. So if you were to, for example, get your clients to sign up their own account through your referral program, I would then be willing to pay 30% of whatever plan they're on for every month for the lifetime of their plan. Something I'm implementing to try and encourage, sales, but try and encourage developers to sort of implement it at their workplaces and stuff if they can get a little bit of a backhand. I don't know if that counts as like a bribe or something. Sounds like a plan, yeah. Why did the delay not have one? I didn't make it serializable. Let's make this serializable quickly. Nope. Oh, I just meant the anti.js front end. I just meant let's sort out the messages. I don't know why they always move. I just meant that it's some crappy jQuery and not really much JavaScript involved. But let me just finish out this this event, and then I'll show you what we got on the front end now. It's a bit of an improvement since last time. What am I doing? I need to make up nuts. Okay. that's not right. PHP and those fucking nulls. Why does it do that? It's so irritating. It's a way of saying don't ever do nullable types. Okay, so let's have a look at the code here. So I just want to open it on another screen. Dev.local. Okay, so this is the site. I have no workflow, it's good. So since the last time we managed to get workflow diagrams in, so you could click on here and add in a new, like a condition, say the plan is, you know, the customer is on one of these 3 plans. And then it would add that into the workflow, and then you could come in here and do like an add an action, which is send an email. So test email. It's a bit slow at the moment. The diagram kind of breaks a bit, but that's meant to go to the finish after that. But yeah, if I was to add another step here, it would kind of work. Okay. Let's just go to bed. Yeah, so you can now see the flow diagram now makes sense. I don't know how to fix that. I have to. It's not a very good library, but hopefully it's not like if it works for one one JS library, I should be able to, you know, build another query to export the data in a format that would work for another flow diagram. So yeah, well, I mean, I hope it's easy enough for someone to work with. Should be able to do cool stuff. So we're adding a delay in, so we could do stuff like customer created, delay 2 days, plan, are they on a paid plan? If so, and if they're not, send them an email about upgrading or whatever. So let's go back to the code. Why is this yawn into my hand? Alright, let's have a look at this one. Well, no, that was never working, was it? So let's run this one. Okay, so that's not implementing the base command. It's a simple fix. Handler not found. Good. That's cool. Okay, I now need to do a little bit of a hack. Oh, it's not a hack, but it's like a workaround. So let's close all that now. Basically, we have to loop through all the events. Maybe that's why. There's a quirk in this, but we have to loop through all the events previously and determine if we need to move a step. But we need to check first and then apply afterwards. Okay, so we can now code what happens when this. Okay, it's most similar to this one, so we'll do it here. Alright. Catch you later, Lee. It's going to be me on my own. Okay, so it's almost the same here. The type is a delay. Get previous step. Oh. I'm not sure if I use the previous step code, but it's there. I wonder who else is on Twitch. Okay, so that's the previous step registered now. Oh. Maybe I'll get to up to half an hour and then call it a day. I'm so tired. So what did I just code? This one. Let's just build the projection for it. Let's do it here because it's most similar to those. So function when so get step ID. There's no failed step. All the metadata. This is going to be a bit more complicated. It is a delay. I might just have right hand the bloody. The delay is get delay serialize, and we can do the delay window the same way as well. Get window, the resume window, and then serialize. So we'll change this to the resume window. Workflow type is delay. The type is delay. There's no complexity there. And then it can be void. Oh, hey Robin. Sorry, I'm just kind of nodding off here. Okay. I can't see any problems with this really. Just need to run an event for it. I can't remember to write the projection test. Yeah, I am falling asleep. Sorry, I'm also trying to read text message. Yeah, this is what we've got now so far with flow charts. When you come in, you can click on any of these points and add a condition or a process. If I was to click here and add a condition, it does break the whole graph, but I'll work on that another day. But you come in here and add a condition. So we could say there's only one condition available, but you could say, is the person on a yearly plan? And then that would come in and add that slowly. Oh, obviously. Let's just run the tests. Yeah, okay, it's added that condition. I don't know why my unit tests are doing that. Cool. So Robin, I want to ask you, are you working on any projects? I can't remember if you were like a product sort of person. Were you into making sellable products? Okay, so I need to actually when we click on one of these points, we need to have this delay code work and send that form off. Okay, let's see what I actually need to do for that. I probably need to register a new route and stuff, so. Is that like, is it Calendly or whatever? Is it Calendly? Yeah, so I was really asking you about personal products. So I'm really interested in really with people is, are they like, trying to move away from the word bootstrapping, but are they bootstrapping, self-funding, like your own product? Oh, should have gone and got a coffee. Right, so let's add a method. Let's control it here. I don't actually like coding these in front of people on live streams because it's probably like the weakest part of my programming is anything to do with UIs. But do you have side projects that could be turned into products? Okay, so request. I don't know, man. I can tell you real numbers. I don't care. I'm pretty public about it. Like, I'll show you this. That's Snapshooter at the moment, and that's a chart of Stripe income. So let's get a better graph up. There you go. There's a that's what Snapshooter earns. This is turnover, so tax and stuff it's a bit complicated, but the expenses are quite low. I spend probably the most of the budget on advertising and sponsorship and stuff like that to increase sales or revenue, but margins are high. Tax, I'm in the UK, so I pay in the UK. I pay 20% corporation tax, or 19% actually corporation tax, but because it's bundled in with my consultancy as well, it's a bit confusing. But yeah, that's what we generate. So you can see March last year we were generating $1,293 a month, so definitely more than doubled the business in the last year, which is sort of cracking. Well, just needed to keep going up and then I could stop consulting. That's the dream. Yeah, that's a real dream. The reason I'm starting Automaily is one, because I thought this tool would be really useful, and I think it could easily become a way to recover money on Snapshooter without doing things by hand and improve the onboarding, and two, to spread my risk. So look, it's alright bit of pocket money. I also have a dependence, so it would be such a good business as like a 21-year-old or like straight out of uni. I wish I'd started it during university, but maybe that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, they must be huge. Taylor told me how many DigitalOcean servers he manages, because I asked him because I was curious for Snapshooter, and yeah, crazy. Even if you did a bit of rough maths to work out that each customer had like three DigitalOcean servers, it was crazy. It was still crazy numbers, but anyway, so you know, I have to get him to use Automaily. That's the answer. It's always been my dream to actually be solely on product. But then again, I do enjoy quite a lot of the aspects of work as well, so it'd be different. Okay, so the validation on this is fixed. I can't be able to code it now, so let's just get on with the my glasses. I would say if you were thinking of what Taylor's built and stuff, start really small. Start maybe something that could be a big idea, but start with something that can be broken into a really small product first. Digitalization of Snapshooter is an absolutely tiny project. I think that's sort of part of its success. I can feel myself getting slower and slower. Is that right? What have I done there? Ugh. Do some string construction here. Let's add this in. Is it that? Yeah, required. Right, make sure it's in the days of the week. Okay, and then we want we can do some string construction here. So the delays, we've got resume hours from. So we'll say that that's required integer min 0 max 59, and we'll copy that as well because it's going to be resume and 2. They're going to be both the same. And then we've also got the resume from, where was it? Oh, catch. You can only have up to 23 hours. Okay, and then we can construct this as it's gonna work. Let's register it. Oh. Alright, I'll just keep it like this. Add delay, add delay. Change the form to be add delay. Just cross your fingers, I haven't forgotten anything. And add delay. Oh goodness, okay. Which line is that for the sake of clarity? Argument 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But wait, okay. SQL and have a look at the workflow steps. Oh, I'm absolutely going to call it a day. So just having a look at my local Docker. Refresh. Workflow actions. Workflow steps. Okay, it's registered the delay. Good. Let's see if we can get it quickly to display on that flow graph. What do I call that? Find. Okay. What a mess. So we'll add another case for delay, which will be most similar to the action one. Yeah, it's an operation, so we'll go with that. We'll just call it a delay for now. We'll do the decoding later. Register, that's fine. We'll copy this as well. Maybe that'll be it. Doesn't matter about that. Oh. Boom, the delay's there. Yes, so now we can add another delay. So whatever, that doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm so happy that worked. We can add them anywhere. Let's add a delay before sending that email. This bit might not work. Was there test email, Yes, look at that. Rocking. Okay, I'm going to call it a day there. I've done what I wanted to do. I've got the delay stuff to go into the graph. I now need to just flesh these out with more details. When I add conditions in, I want them to do more. I want to add a few more actions. I don't want the delay there anymore. I want to add actions like perform or like a webhook. So if I add a webhook ability, then people can code their own like Stripe implementation, not Slack implementation. I want also to code in Stripe actions, so like recharge, re-attempt customer charge and stuff. So you could do that, delay an hour, then come back and work out whether you need to email based on a condition. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day. So thanks for everyone who came. Thanks for Robin for hanging in until the end, and I don't know when I'll do this again, so cheers.